looks like we have a mass shooting that occurred in the Bronx just a little bit ago. Crime scene, heavy police presence. It looks like 6 people got shot, folks. So this is New Year's Eve. 6 people got shot in the Bronx, right? This was on 3544 White Plains Road. And it looks like it was a targeted attack. 2 suspects out on the loose when the shooting occurred. One of the intended targets used a mother as a human shield. This is a big deal, folks. This happened earlier this evening in New York. Wild stuff, folks. Coming on the heels of New Year's Eve in New York, and authorities gave a press conference a little bit earlier today about security preparations for New Year's in Times Square. I'm very concerned this year with something happening. Let's hope nothing happens. New York has been in the spotlight in the last month. The Luigi Mangione case, a lot of the violence that has been occurring in the subway systems underneath the ground. But now we have a mass shooting. It looks like lots of shots fired. White Plains Road, even a 12-year-old girl got hit. So there's 6 people that got shot. 4 men ages 18 and 21 were shot in the arms and legs. Police are describing suspects, 2 of them that fled the scene, one wearing a black Nike sweatshirt, the other one wearing a gray hoodie. So, folks, I got a couple of news clips. Let me play a couple news clips, and we'll see what's going on with this.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
mortis nostrae. Amen. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
И причастие Святаго Духа буди со всеми вами. Горе имеем сердца.
Sic nomen Domini benedictum, Gloriam nostrum in nomine Domini, benedicat vos omnipotens Deus, Pater, et Filius, et Spiritus Sanctus.
Десница Твоя.
Paulus, de quorum potestate et auctoritate confinimus, ix intercedant pro nobis ad Dominum. Amen. Precibus et meritis Beate Mariae semper Virginis, Beati Michaelis Archangelis, Beati Annis Baptiste, et Sanctorum Apostolorum Petri et Pauli, et Omnium Sanctorum, Misereatur vestri omnipotens Deus, et dimissis omnibus peccatis vestris, perducat vos Iesus Christus, et vitam aeternam. Amen. Indulgentiam, absolutionem et remissionem, omnium peccatorum vestrorum, spatium vere et fructuose penitentiae, cor semper penitens, et emendationem vitae, gratiam et consolationem Sancti Spiritus, et finalem perseverantiam in bonis operibus, tribuat vobis omnipotens et misericords Dominus. Et benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
santificado sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase la voluntad como en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a quienes nos ofenden, y no nos deje caer en la tentación, y líbranos del mal. Amén. Te quiero, Jesús.
Puoi partire.
bring it down. Nobody wants to know you now. Nobody wants to show you how. So if you're lost and all alone, you can never surrender. And if your path won't lead you home, you can never surrender. And when the night is cold and dark, you can see light. 'Cause no one can take away your right to fight, to never surrender.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It is now here in Puerto Rico officially December 31st. December 31st. It is the last day of the year. It is the last day of the year. The time exactly here in Puerto Rico, it is 12:40 in the morning. It is 12:40 in the morning. 40 minutes past midnight. It is officially the last day of the year on the East Coast. On the East Coast, it is exactly 11:41. 11:41. Miss Carol Mahale, God bless you. A big hug for Miss Carol Mahale. And a big hug for Mr. Smith. God bless you. We have Miss Carol, we have the beautiful, the young Miss Carol Mahale, and we have the great Mr. Smith, the great Mr. Smith, co-host, co-host of Miss Angel Gotti. A big hug, Mr. Smith, a big hug. And Mr. Smith, blessings for Mrs. Smith, for Mother Smith, and the famous Smith dogs. And special blessing for little Carol, which is Miss Carol's granddaughter. And my respect to Mr. Mahale, and God bless the entire Mahale family. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Hold on. Right. Uh, Mr. Smith says that he is now wait, hold on, let me get my English and Spanish. Mr. Smith says, wait, I am Marla now. No, Mr. Smith, you are Mr. Smith, and Marla is Marla, and Marla is Marla. Okay, hold on, everyone. Okay, hold on, everyone. Hold on. Everyone, I will be back in 1 minute. I have to get water. I have to get water for my sore throat. 1 minute. I will be back.
Just a little more time is all we're asking for. 'Cause just a little more time could open closing doors. Just a little uncertainty can bring it down. Nobody wants to know you now. Nobody wants to show you how. So if your love comes on your own, you can never surrender. And if your path won't lead you home, you can never surrender. And when the night is cold and dark, you can't see.
Okay, everyone, I am back. I am back. Let me read the chat. Let me read the chat. Okay, Miss Carol says, good evening, Edwin. Many blessings. Thank you, Miss Carol, the same. Mr. Smith says, greetings to all. Miss Carol says, hello, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith says hello to Carol. Mr. Smith says hello to Uncle Edwin. And Mr. Smith says, wait, I am Marla now. Mr. Smith, okay. Miss Carol says, Edwin, thanks. You're welcome, Miss Carol. Mr. Smith says, where is Top G? Mr. Smith, Top G, he is in the Lincoln Tunnel. He is having problem with the traffic. He will be here shortly. He will be here shortly. He is currently in a traffic jam in the Lincoln Tunnel. So our prayers and blessings for Top G. Okay, Miss Carol says, Smith, great show with Angel last night. Mr. Smith says, Carol, how did my cousin Gary do on the lives? He is a bit apprehensive. Mr. Smith, the Nielsen ratings are evaluating his performance. But we will let you know. We will let you know, Mr. Smith. God bless your cousin Gary. God bless your cousin Gary. Hold on. Wait. Okay. Mr. Smith says, Carol, thank you. Miss Carol says, Smith, he was great. Can't wait. Can't wait for him. And Parasite should be very interesting. So it will be Gary versus Parasite Slayer coming soon on Miss Angel's channel. We will, Mr. Smith, we will commence to sell the tickets. I am sorry. Mr. Smith says, Carol, roger that. Mr. Smith says, not that Top G, the Top G, Angel's Top G. Okay, let me welcome everyone. Let us welcome the beautiful Miss Bella. Senator Bella is with us tonight. Bella, God bless you. God bless little Bella. And Mr. I, and your entire family. Mr. Smith says, Bella, greetings. Miss Carol says hello to Bella. Let us welcome Mr. Biggs. Don't do that, Biggs. Biggs, God bless you. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Biggs. Everyone, give a big hug to Biggs. Everyone, give a big hug to Biggs. And welcome, Biggs. Okay, Miss Carol says hello to Biggs. Happy New Year to Biggs. Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith says hello to Senator Bella. To Senator Bella. That is correct, Mr. Smith. She will be sworn, Mr. Smith. Senator Bella will be sworn in with Donald Trump on January 20th. We are all invited. We are all invited. So a big hug for Senator Bella on behalf of Mr. Smith. Okay, hold on. Bella says hello to Biggs. Biggs says hello to Carol and a Happy New Year. And Mr. Smith says Happy New Year to Biggs. And Biggs says Happy New Year to everyone. Okay, what is the purpose? What is the purpose of this telecast? Why am I on the air right now? Why? That is the question. Why am I on the air right now? And I will tell you, I want to give thanks. I want to give thanks to God and to the Virgin Mary, the Mother of God, for a great year. It has been a great year. 2024. It has been a great year, and I am thankful. And we should all be thankful. There is nothing like a bad year. A bad year does not exist. Let me repeat it again. There are many people that say, this year was horrible. No, the year was not horrible. You were horrible. Yes, you were horrible. It is not the year. It is you. Yes, you. I am talking in general. I am talking in metaphor. A lot of people, they complain. They say, I hope this year is better. No, I hope you are better. If we want things to be good, we have to be good. If your year was terrible, it is your fault. It is not the year. That is the way it is. And you hear people every day, I hope the new year is good. This year was horrible. If you can say, check this one out. If you can say the year is horrible, that means that God has granted you excellent health, mental and physical. What else do you want? What else do you want? Hold on, everyone. Okay. Mr. Smith says, Bella, you're going to be my carry-on luggage on my return flight from California next year. Okay. Mr. Smith says, Carol, I just picked a flight. I hope you have a good flight, Mr. Smith. Have a good flight. And don't forget, Mr. Smith, don't forget to carry your passport. I don't want them to mistake you for an illegal immigrant. Just some humor, Mr. Smith. Okay, getting back to what I was saying. We must all be grateful. We must all be grateful. Okay, as always, God bless everyone. As always, God bless everyone on YouTube. God bless everyone on YouTube. Everyone, without exception. As always, a blessing for Emery. Emery, Mop Rats Exposed. My nephew, Emery. God bless Emery and his family and his dear mother. As always, God bless Miss Angel Gotti. God bless Miss Angel Gotti and her entire family. And her entire family. Mr. Smith, you are making me laugh. You are making me laugh. Mr. Smith is making Uncle Edwin laugh. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Let me get some water. Okay, let us welcome everyone. Let us welcome Michael Mormile. Michael Mormile. Michael Mormile. Michael, Happy New Year. God bless you. Best wishes of good health and economic blessings. Economic blessings. Mr. Smith, make sure your passport do not, Mr. Smith, make sure that your passport, you have it on you. We do not, listen to me carefully, Mr. Smith, we do not want you to get deported to Russia. To Russia. You look a little Russian, Mr. Smith. That is my opinion. It is my opinion that Mr. Smith, he looks a little of Russian heritage. Of Russian heritage. But Mr. Smith, Putin will need your help. Will need your help. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, the main topic. The main topic. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Boy. Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Welcome. I want to welcome everyone. I want to welcome everyone tonight to the Mr. Smith Show. Mr. Smith, I'm going to post the link. Come up, please. You must come up tonight. Hold on, everyone. I am getting the link. I am getting the link for our Russian brother. For our Russian brother, Mr. Smith. Hold on, Mr. Smith. I am getting the link for Mr. Smith. Hold on, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, when you get to Russia, your code name will be Igor. Igor. Don't forget. Don't forget. Mr. Smith will be known as Igor the Russian. Igor the Russian. Hold on, Igor. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Mr. Smith, you are very entertaining. Mr. Smith, very entertaining. Hold on, Mr. Smith. Okay, Mr. Smith, the link is in the chat. I repeat, Mr. Smith, press the link. Press the link, or the KGB the KGB will arrest you. If I am not mistaken, the KGB is the old Russian Secret Service of the Cold War. Hold on, everyone. Come on, Mr. Smith, press the link. If not, I will have you arrested by the KGB. Okay, hold on, everyone. We are waiting for the Russian. Come on, Russian. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Everyone, let me get some water again, okay? I need water.
What you're thinking, there are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
Pure energy. Pure energy.
Here I am in silence, looking round without a clue. I find myself alone again, all alone with you. I can see behind your eyes.
Okay, everyone, I am back. Please forgive the interruption. I just need a lot of water. My throat is killing me. Okay, Mr. Smith, press the link. Bella, Senator Bella, please press the link. The Diamond Queen, Miss Carol Mahale. Miss Carol, press the link, please. So we are calling the Russian. We are calling the Russian, Mr. Smith, Senator Bella, Miss Carol Mahale. Michael, you are welcome also to press the link. Everyone in the chat, Biggs, everyone, please press the link. Come on up. I want everyone to give thanks to God for 2024. It was a great year. It has been a great year. Wait, hold on. Okay, we have Igor. Yes, we have Igor live from live. I forget. Live from the Russian embassy. Hold on. Igor.
Да. Алло.
Comrade,
yeah.
Comrade, how are you?
It's been better. You know, we have spaceships and war and things like that. But it's been better.
Igor, Sir Igor, Comrade Igor, what is that on your head?
Huh?
Comrade, what is that on your head?
Where? What do you mean?
There, you have a spider on your head.
Huh? A spider.
You have a Comrade Igor. You have a spider. There is a spider on your head.
Spider. On my head. That is it's Elon Musk.
Mr. Smith, God bless you, and I give you a big hug. How is your dear mother?
Doing very well, sir. Thank you very much.
And how is Mrs. Smith?
Doing very well too.
And the famous Smith dogs?
Oh, they're doing great. They're
Okay, so Mr. Smith, what are your plans? What are your plans for tomorrow night at the Ponderosa Ranch?
So this is the first year in many years that we're not doing anything. We're not going out. We're not going to friends' houses. We're not hosting anything. We're just not doing a thing because it's been a very long, stressful year. So just hanging out.
Okay, Mr. Smith. What do you mean it was a stressful year? Can you tell us, in your opinion, why was it stressful?
Mrs. Smith has two brothers and a sister, and one of her brothers passed away unexpectedly this year. Her other brother had some serious medical issues. Things like that. It's just been stressful. That's all.
I see.
She doesn't want to like Edwin. We've done for years and years. We've celebrated the New Year's. I go outside and I'll still do it. I'll go outside and I'll fire some rounds off with the shotgun and things like that. But as far as being around other people and company and things, she doesn't want to do that this year, and which is fine. I get it. But just a nice relaxing time at home. No stress, no cooking things, no traveling, no anything, because Thanksgiving and Christmas was very busy here. So, yeah.
I see. Mr. Smith, I want to ask you this question. Sure. In your state where you live, usually at midnight, when the people welcome the new year, do many people in your state, do they take out their guns and shoot upwards or downwards?
Oh, only in the part of the state in which I live, because it's very rural. You can't do that in a lot of other parts of the state because it's very it's very occupied, and there's too many. It's more like city and things, unless you go to the coast. But yeah, out here, oh yeah, every holiday.
Okay, and then to be clear, Mr. Smith, being that you live in a rural area, and then the people that live in your area, they are permitted to do that?
Yeah. It's there's nothing illegal about it. As long as you're not endangering a person or private property. Yeah. And as long as you're far away from a public road, yeah, you're fine. It's legal.
I see. Here in Puerto Rico, Mr. Smith, here in Puerto Rico, that it doesn't matter if you live in a rural area. It is prohibited by law. We have had. I've been here since 1976. Since 1976 up to the present date, there has been deaths due to loss. How do you say that correctly? Bullets. People shooting in the air. They have a few years ago, a young girl was killed. A 15-year-old girl was killed. It is like a bullet. I am looking for the correct pronunciation. When you shoot, okay, Mr. Smith.
It's a stray bullet.
Right, a stray bullet. That is the word. Okay, Mr. Smith, being that you are very knowledgeable, when a person shoots a bullet in the air, can you tell us where does that bullet end up in the long run?
So it depends on the trajectory. It depends on where that firearm, whether it's a pistol, rifle, or shotgun, is pointed. What goes up must come down. So a bullet from a pistol or a rifle has a very high velocity, meaning it's very fast. And if it goes up that fast, it also comes down fast. So it reaches its uppermost point, and then it slows down and stops and comes back down. And there are people that have been unfortunately killed by stray bullets, and that's what happens. But we don't have a lot of that going on in the United States. That happens a lot of times in foreign countries, because a lot of foreign countries celebrate by shooting machine guns and handguns and things into the air, and then people get killed. It does happen here. It has happened here, but not frequently. Not frequently. And Puerto Rico, and I think you and I, fine sir, have had this conversation. Puerto Rico has some very, very violent parts to it. Is that correct?
Well, to be clear, here we have 78 municipalities, but we have our crime. Our crime is general crime. There is not really a municipality which is like very dangerous. It is just regular crime, Mr. Smith.
Understood.
Here in Puerto Rico, you can live. You can live with your family in any municipality without, in other words, you can live a normal life here in Puerto Rico. But there is not a municipality which is like the burning hell. That does not exist in Puerto Rico.
Understood.
Mr. Smith.
Understood. Thank you. I just know there's a lot of Puerto Rican police officers that have been murdered, that have been killed. But it's not any different than here in the States. I understand what you're saying. So yes, thank you for clearing.
And to be clear with you, Mr. Smith, here a killing of an officer, it is very rare. To be clear, it has happened, but it's not like a dozen or 2 dozen. Do you understand?
I do, because there's a lot more cops killed in the States than there are there, for sure, without question.
We have a lot of officers also that have transferred to the states like New York, Texas, California.
Yes.
You see, here, Mr. Smith, here the pay for a police officer, it is the pay here is disgusting. What they pay a police officer, starting, they make $2,000. They make $2,000 a month, which is peanuts here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, no, it's and you know what? It's pretty much the same here. Cops, firefighters, EMTs, paramedics, they don't get paid much here. Like it's
Mr. Smith, in your state, what is the starting salary of a police officer?
Well, it depends on where you work. I can tell you when I retired, it's been just over 5 years ago. I was making basically $100,000 a year.
I see.
But that was when I started. The first time when I was 19, 20 years old, I only made $16,500 a year. That was my starting salary. 30 years later, and a couple departments later, I ended up with, that type of salary that I retired on. But it depends on where you are. It depends on what state, there's some states that have minimum requirements for salaries and things like that. There's others that don't. And it just depends, because there are richer states, there are poorer states. There's higher cost of living and lower cost of living. So it just depends. So I'll just make it simple. I started out at $16,500 a year, and I retired at $100,000 a year. Does that make it easy? So,
yeah.
There's that.
Mr. Smith, I'm going to ask you, now we're going to change the subject. Sure. Mr. Smith, what you as a voter, what do you expect of President Trump?
I don't expect or demand anything of President Trump. What I expect is that this country goes back to its founding and the Constitution and law, which has been ignored for a bunch of years in recent time. And I expect that President Trump will support the enforcement of the Constitution. Well, I can't say the enforcement of the Constitution, but the enforcement of law. I think that the United States and its territories are going to be better for the next 4 years. That's what I think. That's what I truly believe, because it's been proven over the last 4 years that it's just become a horrible place. That's been, I mean, come on. We've had an insurgence basically across the border, and my grandparents came here legally. They went through Ellis Island in New York, and they did it legally. Well, why can't everybody that wants to immigrate to the United States, which is awesome, if you want to come here, great, do it legally. But if you don't, then don't expect special treatment. Don't expect taxpayer-funded benefits. Don't expect any type of extra protection for coming here illegally, because you're not afforded the same rights under the Constitution and law. That's the way it works. And a lot of people don't like that, but too bad.
Mr. Smith, I agree. That comment that you just made, I completely agree with you. There must be control. It is like an example. It is like if I go to your house, I cannot sneak in through the kitchen door. I have to knock at the front door and ask your permission if I can come in. You see, the problem is, Mr. Smith, that the current administration and also the past ones, they have been too flexible, and that is how come we have that problem now. Here in Puerto Rico, we have a lot of illegal. We have a lot of illegal immigrants also.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of like Puerto Rico, and there's other territories and British West Indies, things like that. That's a stopping point from the seas.
Mr. Smith, check this out. We had a governor. Check this out, Mr. Smith. This is mindless. We had a governor, if I am not mistaken, it was like 8 or 9 years ago, that gave licenses, driving license to illegal people. And check this out, he told the illegal immigrants that they could even vote in our local elections. That is mindless. You see what I mean?
No, you're right, and they do the same thing here too. So
that is, I mean, check this out, Mr. Smith. If I am not an official member of your family, I cannot sit. I cannot expect to sit down at your table. Do you understand?
I do.
That is unbelievable. Who would give? It is like Mr. Smith. Hold on. It is like if they were. It is like if he gave the keys. He gave the keys to your home. That way they can come in and out when they feel like going in and out. That is unacceptable.
Well,
So I am glad, Mr. Smith. I am glad that Mr. Trump, in that aspect, I am glad that Trump is reelected because with Trump, our the illegal entry into our nation will be controlled. That is the most important, Mr. Smith.
right. So here's one important excuse me. Here's one important thing. I am all for immigration into the United States as long as it's done legally. And if you come here illegally, don't expect constitutional and legal protection, and don't expect the taxpayers of the United States and its territories to fund your illegal entrance into the country. And unfortunately, that's what's been happening for the last few years. And you've seen the facts, and the facts of the case are, there's a big problem with it. And it's not just honest workers coming in illegally and working on farms in California and other places, Florida. They're fine. Okay, fine. So you came in legal, but they're working. They're doing the right thing, right? They're actually supporting themselves and their families. They're not going out committing crimes and murders and things like that. But now we have a ton of illegal immigration, and the problem is not the illegal immigrants that go and actually go and work and do jobs. We're talking about this country has been infiltrated by terrorists, documented terrorists, or associated with terrorist organizations, groups, and countries and things like that. So now, remember September 11th, right? We're facing a potential danger for a second one to happen, but possibly even bigger, because our current administration has been so lax and so open border policy that all these terrorists have come through. All these criminals, violent criminals, illegal immigrant criminals, and terrorists have come through. What are we going to do about that, Edwin? How are we going to manage that now? They're already here. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
Can you grant me 3 minutes?
Sure.
Take over the program, okay?
Sure. Also, Mike, before you go, Edwin, Mike is backstage. Can you let him on?
Okay. Which Mike?
Why, he's backstage, so I think
No. Okay, but there are many mics. I must know which mic.
Oh, I don't. You'd have to make
Okay.
him show his.
Okay, that person with the name Mike, they must identify themselves in the chat for security reasons. Okay, Mr. Smith?
That makes sense.
Because there are many mics, and I must know which mic it is.
That makes sense. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Smith, I will be back. I will be back in 3 minutes, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are the boss. You are the boss.
Okay. Yes, sir. Go do what you got to do. So what I was talking about, what I was answering to that question was the United States has been flooded, and a lot of people know this. It's public. This isn't hidden information. The United States has been flooded. And I'm not talking about the illegal immigrants that come in and actually work and do better for themselves and support their families and things. I'm talking about the illegals that come in, commit crimes, the terrorists, and the ones that come here and kill people. And then our government, your dollars, my dollars, our tax dollars have been paying to support them, to house them, to feed them, to cover their medical expenses. We've taken people out of, that's right, Carol, kidnappings at the border. Drugs, yes. The drug cartels and things, bringing illegal drugs in. Look, they've taken these corrupt counties, cities, states, and things have said, oh, well, we'll just, you know what? We're going to take over this little motel or hotel, or even a big city like New York. We're going to take over this magnificent hotel, shut it down to the public, and we're just going to house illegals here. And guess who's paying for it? You. Me. For illegals. And everyone can say, oh, they're migrants. No. They're illegal immigrants. If they're migrants, they came here the legal way to do the right thing. Illegal immigrants do not. So that's like passing whatever that stupid game is. You pass go and collect $200. Monopoly. You pass go, collect $200. Well, in the real world, you go through, well, back in the day when my grandparents did it, it was Ellis Island. And they came into this country and they worked their asses off. Sorry for cursing, Edwin. They worked their asses off to make a better life for themselves and their family. And migrants, immigrants that come into this country legally, I 110% support. Because they're making this country better. And they're making themselves better. They're making their families better. They're actually working and doing the right things. Not the illegals that come in and terrorize and cost us tons of dollars and get in police pursuits at the border. They smuggle in minors. They smuggle in drugs. I know this stuff because I've seen it. And I know this stuff too because, well, you all know this stuff because you see it daily on the news. You see it. It's documented. It's not some fictional thing. Illegal immigration into the United States is a costly, deadly problem. And it needs to be stopped. Period. I don't know what else there is to say about it. If anyone else has a differing opinion, please let us know, because there's a way you can come in here. You can come into the United States legally. Why do it illegally? There's no excuses. There's no excuses. And again, we face a threat not just from drugs and trafficking, child trafficking and things like that, but murderers. This has all been proven. It's been well documented and proven. It's a fact. And there's nobody that can argue that fact or those facts. It is what it is. So there's no excuse for not coming into the United States. That's it.
Mr. Smith,
Yes,
I completely agree with everything that you have said. I am a conservative. I am a conservative Republican since from the Ronald Reagan era. So I completely agree with you on all your comments. I have no disagreement with you, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, please forgive my voice, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Smith, please forgive my voice, okay?
Yes, sir.
I've been trying to get rid of this coal, but it seems that the coal likes to live in a 69-year-old body.
Well, we're actually going through, another cycle of the norovirus and the cold, basically the real bad cold thing that's going around. So you might I mean, it's not. You actually don't sound bad to me. You sound kind of normal, actually. So I think you're doing well. I think you're doing well.
Oh, Mr. Smith, let us see. Miss Carol. Miss Carol, would you like to come up and say some words and give us a blessing for New Year's Eve? Mr. Smith, let us see if Miss Carol wants to come up, and Senator Bella. And Senator Bella. So, Mr. Smith, if God permits, tomorrow, if God permits, you're going to be home. You're going to celebrate New Year's Eve in your home, right?
I am, except for the time that I'm going to be outside shooting my shotgun in the air. Yes.
Okay. So let us see if Miss Carol wants to come up for a few minutes. And Bella, I wanna hear Miss Carol's voice.
I put the link in the chat, and if they want to come up.
Okay. Mr. Smith,
Yes,
can you give us a New Year's Eve message?
Yeah, certainly. New Year's Eve messages. Be happy that you wake up breathing. Be happy every day that you're alive. Take advantage of every moment you have that you're alive. Hug your loved ones, your friends, your family, and tell them all that you're glad to be there with them and that you love them. Other than that, don't go on these fake, like, what do they call them, Edwin? New Year's resolutions, right?
Right.
Yeah. Don't promise yourself and other people some type of New Year's resolution that you'll never follow through with. Just be grateful that you're here and breathing, and people that you care about and love are still here too, and tell them that. That's what I have to say.
Mr. Smith, resolutions, they last for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Carol, greetings.
Greetings.
Mr. Smith, let us welcome Miss Carol. Miss Carol, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Edwin?
Great. Miss Carol, how is little Carol doing?
Little Carol celebrated her birthday, and she's doing great. She's a very happy child tonight.
Miss Carol, when was little Carol's birthday?
Today, December 30th.
Oh, so today's little Carol's birthday? She is 9 years old now, right?
Yes.
So God bless her and many blessings. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me. This is for little Carol. Hold on. Okay. Miss Carol, this is special blessing. This is a special blessing for little Carol, her mother, her father, and for you. Okay.
Thank you, Edwin. You're so sweet.
Hold on, Miss Carol and Mr. Smith. This is for little Carol. May God bless her, and may she become a professional woman of honor and respect, just like her dear grandmother.
Thank
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen.
Miss Carol, may God bless little Carol. And again, happy birthday.
Thank you, Edwin, so much.
So Miss Carol, give us a New Year's message for all of us.
For everyone to be happy, to be blessed, to be prosperous, to enjoy the people you were with, and to try and make the world a better place. That's all I want. I just want peace.
That is excellent, Miss Carol. I agree with you also. Uh, I pray also, Miss Carol and Mr. Smith and our chat family, that our Lord thy God, the Virgin Mary, the Mother of God, guide President Trump to become the greatest president that we ever had. Because let me tell you, Mr. Smith and Miss Carol, the world right now, it is not in a good place. It is not in a good place. We need real leadership. We need real leadership. What is your opinion on that, Miss Carol?
My opinion on that is that I think Trump will do everything he can, but it depends a lot. And Mr. Smith, you can correct me if I'm wrong, on Congress and the Senate getting on board and pushing through what he needs to push through to achieve it.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct because he can't do it on his own. We need.
That is correct. That is Miss Carol and Mr. Smith. That is a good point. That is a good point that Miss Carol just brought up. There are a lot of people that say that president didn't do nothing, but the Congress did not approve. You see, the president depends on the Congress. If the Congress does not back up the president, and then we have a president, no matter of the good intentions, but Congress must approve what is right and get out of the Republicans fighting with Democrats and Democrats fighting with Republicans. It is unacceptable. It is unacceptable.
They have
Go
to
ahead,
put,
Mr. Smith.
Well, one thing I was going to say is that you're right, and I don't care if it's Democrats or Republicans, conservative, liberal, whatever. There's only so much that you can do with executive orders. So a president can only issue certain limited executive orders that basically they kind of swerve around Congress in some cases. So there's only a very limited amount of things that an executive order can do, and only so many of them. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens January 20th, and
if we get there.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this, Carol. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Okay, because it all depends on January 3rd and what they're going to do in the Congress with the speaker. So hopefully January 6th, the electric can vote, and then he'll get sworn in on the 20th.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I know what you're talking about, and I agree. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Mr. Smith and Miss Carol, let us see before we close the telecast, because I have been on the air for over an hour.
Yes, sir.
Bella, press the link. I would like Bella to come up to close the program. Senator Bella, hold on.
Bella mami, ¿qué pasó? How do you say in Spanish? Click at the link. No, that's Italian. Sorry.
Bella, do me a favor, please, and click the link.
Yeah.
Okay. I have someone backstage, but it says Graham. I do not know Graham.
Edwin, make whoever's backstage show their face and then you can determine what you want to do with whoever tries to join the live, and you can just deny them or let them on. It's up
Do
to
you
you.
have
You
a
see?
Edwin? Do you have
No.
a picture in your overlay?
Okay. The point is this. I have told everyone, the people in the chat, everyone in the chat has a wrench, but you must have the same name that you have in the chat. You see, Mr. Smith and Miss Carol. The problem is that many people, once they press the link, they have a different name. You understand?
Yes, I know. That's why I'm saying if you have a picture in the overlay, put the picture up, make them show their face so that you know who it is and nobody else will see it. And then if you want to let them on, you let them on.
Okay. Hold on. I got it now.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
Dang, Carol, you learned a lot real quick about it.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
I've had
hold
an
on.
experience.
All right.
Wait.
Oh, where'd he go?
I guess he's checking.
Well,
However, he's checking, you know.
I'm not sure. Boy, man, remember at the beginning where you're like, I don't know.
Yes, I
I
still
don't know.
don't know.
But I
I'm
was the
still
same
going crazy.
right, but I was the same way. I'm like, what the? Oh,
That's why I haven't done any lives lately because I'm trying to learn it all.
Okay, everyone, I am back. Please forgive me. Hold on, everyone.
okay.
Hold on. Okay, I got Bella.
Ah,
Welcome,
Happy New
Bella.
Bella.
Happy New Year. I'm sorry, Uncle Edwin. I'm sorry. I did put Graham. That was for another stream.
Don't worry. Bella, God bless you. I give you a big hug. God bless little Bella. God bless Mr. I, and
You
God
know I
bless your
have
family.
Uncle Edwin, you know I
Give,
have three. I have three. I have two Bellas and Mr. I.
okay, Bella, God bless your family. Bella, tell us what is going on in Washington.
DC, not the state.
It's all a secret right now. I don't do much politics. I stick to myself with politics. But there's a lot going on, but I cannot disclose it. But I came up to say Happy New Year. And Edwin, I also came up to say thank you for all of your lives that you do and all the positivity that you give. I really appreciate that. I really do. And all of us do.
I concur.
You're welcome.
That's true.
I
It's
concur.
something we all look forward to. It's like we all know we don't want to listen to anybody else, all the negative crap. We don't need any of that. Uncle Edwin's coming on, and it's always a pleasure. It really is to have you on.
Yep.
Yes,
Sure
it's
enough.
very relaxing and very informative.
Yep.
We get a little nervous when the Russian comes on.
Hey, be
But we're
careful
always
what you
very
say,
excited when we
Bella.
hear that.
Be
I'm never
careful
going to
what
be
you
your.
say, Graham.
I'm never going to be your luggage pal. But Edwin, really.
Bella, what are your plans? What are your plans for tomorrow night?
So I am doing. Well, not too much tomorrow night. Well, I'll be seeing the inside of my eyelids. I'll be going to bed probably early. I don't stay up very, very late. But New Year's Day, we're going to be doing crab boils. So, yeah. So my mom and I are
Dungeness?
getting those prepared.
Dungeness or what kind?
Yeah, no, we're doing snow crab, king crab,
I hate you. I hate you.
shrimp.
No, I hate you. I'm done.
Okay, fine. I'll go in your luggage so I can make you a Mrs. Smith one. We're just doing that, and I have to go over to my daughter's house the day after New Year's, on the 2nd, and we're just laying low. What
Good.
about you, Uncle Edwin? What are you doing?
Uh, if God permits, I will be home. Mother Jimenez and I, we do not go out anywhere. We are always in the home. We are always in the home.
On New
Some
Year's Eve and New Year's Day?
I'm sorry?
You mean on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day?
Right.
Gotcha.
My life, my personal life is just work. I work from my job, from my job. I am sorry, from my job to my home, to my home to my job, and helping Mother Jimenez do the household chores. The,
That's all of our
she is
lives.
she is unable to do everything like she used to do. She only cooks now, so I help her out with the other chores also.
Oh,
Edwin,
Edwin, that's very nice.
if God permits, some New Year's, oh, it could be 4th of July, New Year's, because that's when we shoot the guns up here in the hills. If God permits, someday 4th of July or New Year's, you come here. I'm going to put you
Okay.
behind the trigger of a shotgun outside. And we're going to shoot off some rounds.
Hey,
Trust
Carol.
me.
Carol, what are you
Yes,
doing for New Year's?
I'm staying home because I do not like to go out on New Year's Eve. I don't like the traffic and the drunk drivers on the road. So
I've
I'm
seen a
gonna,
lot of those today coming home from work.
yep. So I'm staying home, and then New Year's Day, my daughter and granddaughter will come over, and I'll cook for them. But New Year's Eve, I'm just gonna stay home. There's a couple of content creators going on tomorrow night. Maybe I'll join their shows, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, I know that I know Sug's going on tomorrow. So Michael, that will be very nice, and maybe I'll make my first appearance on there. Not sure, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
Miss
know I'll
Carol,
be like Mr. Smith tomorrow night.
What's that?
uh, Miss Carol, Miss Carol. According to your knowledge, who is going on? Who is going on? I am sorry. Who is going on tomorrow night?
As far as I know, Sashio is going on, and I believe Rat Trap City said he was going to do something.
Oh, is Rat Trap doing
Okay.
something tomorrow? I didn't see
That's
that.
what I heard. I saw that today, and MRE did a short while he was walking his dog, and Rat Trap was in the chat and said that he was going to do something tomorrow night.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And if I am not mistaken, on Wednesday, New Year's Day in the evening, Miss Angel will go on again. Miss Angel will go on again. Am I
Yes.
correct, Miss Carol?
Yes, and from what I understand, the show is going to be Mr. Smith's cousin and Parasite Slayer, and I'm going to find that very amusing and
Oh, how
interesting.
nice.
Okay. Okay. To be clear, Mr. Smith's cousin with Parasite Slayer.
Yes, and I have a feeling I'm going to be telling Angel to drop the link to Run Interference.
Okay.
I,
Oh,
I think it'll go. I think it'll go pretty well because Gary's kind of open. He has a little bit of a liberal side stream going to in his blood, but he's very open to different things. And I know Parasite's mindset, ideology, and
Uh-huh.
they don't necessarily mesh. I get what you're saying, but we'll see. We'll see.
okay, everyone, please greet Mob Rat Hunter. Mob Rat Hunter is in the chat. Mob Rat, God bless you. Best
Hello, Mob.
wishes for the new year for Mob Rat Hunter. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I've been on the air already over an hour and 30 minutes.
Mhm.
I'm gonna close the telecast, but
Okay.
before we close it, Mr. Smith,
Yes.
I want you, this is make believe. This is make believe. I want you to put in your mind let us say that God, our Lord thy God, is listening to this great award-winning telecast.
Mhm.
What I want you, Mr. Smith, what would you thank God for right now? Go ahead, Mr. Smith.
His protection and the guardian angels that have protected me over many years, because if it wasn't for him and his angels, I wouldn't be alive. We wouldn't be talking right now. I'm just very lucky to be here right now. That's all I know.
Okay. Mr. Smith, on behalf of my wife, my family, and all my friends here in Puerto Rico, I give you a big hug. I hope to one day meet you personally.
Mhm.
May God bless you. The most important thing, Mr. Smith,
Yes, sir.
excellent health, mental and physical.
Yes,
Mental and physical. Mr. Smith,
yes, sir.
Carol and Bella and our cat family. My mother used to say this. My mother used to say this every single day. It doesn't matter the pains you have in the body. The most important is to have your mind in perfect condition. So that is what I wish for you, Mr. Smith, Bella, and Miss Carol, that your mind, that your brains will be functioning like if you were 18 years old. That is what I wish for you and for everyone in the chat, Mr. Smith.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Carol.
Yes.
Miss Carol, God is waiting. God wants to hear. God wants to hear what you are thankful for.
I'm thankful for my small circle of friends, for my family, for my health, and for my wonderful husband. That's what I'm thankful for.
That is great, Miss Carol. Miss Carol, the same thing I told Mr. Smith, the same thing I tell Mr. Smith, I tell you. And special blessings for little Carol and for your son and daughters and everything, but especially for little Carol. Miss Carol, I am a grandfather sucker for little girls.
I'm a sucker for both my granddaughter and my grandson, believe me. I
Yeah.
know.
So, Miss Carol, God bless you. Okay, Bella, Bella, God is
Yes.
waiting. God is waiting to hear you. Go ahead, Bella.
I am grateful for my husband, my children, my family, my grandbabies, life, and that's it. Very grateful for my whole
Bella,
family.
Bella, I want
Uh-huh.
you. This is a request. A request. I
Uh-huh.
want you to do a live with Miss Carol one day, both of you. That would be
If
great. What do you
if
think, Miss
Carol will have me on, I
Carol?
would.
I will have Bella on anytime she wants. She knows that.
Anytime,
Let
Carol,
me,
anytime you're ready, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, absolutely.
Bella, with the utmost respect, you have a beautiful voice, Bella.
I'm not sure about that. I've got to stop vaping. I vape. I've got to stop vaping. But besides that, thank you. I appreciate that, Uncle Edwin. I really do.
Bella, are you familiar? And Miss Carol and Mr. Smith, are you guys familiar with the TV series The West Wing?
Yes.
Yeah, they used to film part of it here in the hills. They fake Camp David. They used to film it below Camp David. It was a fake Camp David. Yeah, I'm familiar with it.
I, I see. Bella, are you familiar with that series?
No, I'm not.
When you can, Bella, when you can, just enter
Mm-hmm.
it on YouTube. The West Wing, the TV series. It that TV series. This is just my opinion. It
Mm-hmm.
ran for around 7 years, if I am not mistaken. It was
Okay.
excellent. It was excellent. It shows the life. It shows the life of the president on the West Wing. Uh, with it has a lot of episodes. It is excellent.
Well,
Mr.
if
Smith,
it's the president going to the West Wing, I guess I should brush up since I'm senator.
yeah. Mr. Smith, did you get to see that series?
I watched a couple of them, but I also drove by the set. It was actually a resort, a camp resort, a fishing hunting resort where they filmed the Camp David parts from that show. Yeah,
I see.
I did watch a couple of them, but not my thing, really. I don't like
Okay.
DC.
Let me tell you, that was my favorite. That was one of my favorite series. Miss Carol, did you see the complete series, Miss Carol?
No, I did not.
I
I only
see.
saw
I,
a couple of
I
episodes.
I see. I have seen that series like around 100 times. I love the series. Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen played an excellent president. I believe his name was President Bartlett. Bartlett. So Bella, when you have a chance, just enter it on YouTube, and you're gonna see a lot of short episodes.
I will.
Okay?
I certainly will.
Okay. Okay. I am going to close the telecast. So I want to thank you, Mr. Smith,
Yes, sir.
Bella, Miss Carol. Before I close, does anyone on the panel do you want to make another comment or anything?
Just Happy New
I
Year.
just want to make it clear that Bella hates me and Carol
Oh.
can probably kick my butt.
Carol, you got this one.
Yeah, that's why I offered to be Marla's bodyguard before she meets any strange men.
Well, I also tried to hook Marla up with my cousin, so there's
Yeah,
that.
Marla, yeah, forget it. Marla is a queen.
Marla is a queen, and Marla deserves nothing but the best.
Exactly.
Many blessings for Marla Ega. Miss Carol, do you have anything else that you would like to share with us?
No, except that Teresa, Chuck, and Marla are all coming to my house for dinner Saturday.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay, Bella, would you like to share something else?
No, just Happy New Year, and Carol, have fun with
Okay,
everybody, and Mr. Smith, Happy New Year to you and Mrs. Smith, and best wishes to everybody, Uncle Edwin, and you as well, and your family, and your grandkids, and your children.
Yep.
Bella, Happy New
okay,
Year to you and your family, honey.
Thank you so much.
And
okay.
Edwin, thank you for having us on. Of course.
Yes.
No, thank you, Mr. Smith, and thanks, Bella, and thanks to Miss Carol. A big hug for you, and may God bless you, and may
Yeah, thank
God
you for having
protect
us
you
on.
always, and economic blessings. Economic blessings.
Yep. Everyone have a
Okay,
good.
everyone in the chat, God bless you all. May God bless you all. Be safe and have a safe new year. Have a safe new year. That is the most important. I want everyone be safe. I would advise if you have to drive, if those that have to drive during the daytime. Drive during the daytime. Try not to drive at night. Try not to drive at night. That is just a suggestion. That is just a suggestion. May God bless everyone on YouTube. Special blessing always for my nephew, MRE, and special blessing for Miss Angel Gotti. For Miss Angel Gotti. Before I close this telecast, hold on, everyone, hold on. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Hold hold on, everyone. Okay, before I close this telecast, it has been. I have been informed. I have been informed that Tommy Six, is in the hospital. If I am not mistaken, I have been informed that Tommy Six is in the hospital. So we send him our blessings and our respect, and may God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, grant him excellent health and a fast recovery. Let me repeat it again. I have been informed that Tommy Six is in the hospital. So on behalf of my entire family, in the name of God and in the name of the Virgin Mary, may God and the Virgin Mary grant him a fast recovery. Our prayers and blessings for Tommy Six, for Mr. Tommy Six, and I also have been informed that his dear mother is in the hospital also. Hold on, please. Hold on. So special blessings for Mr. Tommy Six and Mother Six with the utmost respect. And may they have a great new year. May they have a great new year. Our respect and blessings. Everyone, take time out and send a prayer. Send a prayer to Tommy Six and his dear mother. I am going to close the telecast with a mass, with a brief mass. This mass is dedicated to Mr. Tommy Six and his dear mother. May God bless Tommy Six and his dear mother with the utmost respect, and good intention. Okay, I want to thank everyone in the chat. Thank you for sharing with Uncle Edwin. Special thanks to Mr. Smith, Miss Carol Mahale, and to Bella. Thank you for helping Uncle Edwin. And everyone in the chat, God bless you all with the utmost respect. Okay, we are going to hear the Mass. Those that want to stay for the Mass, you can stay. If not, there is no problem. The most important is the good intention. The good intention. So the following Mass is for Mr. Tommy Six and his dear mother. May they get well quickly, and may God bless them.
Santificado sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino, hágase la voluntad como en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día, perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros perdonamos a quienes nos ofenden, y no nos deje caer en la tentación, y líbranos del mal. Amén. Te quiero, Jesús.
What is all this? What is all this?
Neither one prepare beauty and the heaven studies of the little scared. Neither one prepare beauty and the heaven studies of the little scared. Neither one prepare beauty and the heaven studies of the little scared. Neither one prepare beauty and the heaven studies of the little scared. Does he do it that way? If we say why? Tell him that it's they say why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why? Does he do it that way? If we say why? Tell him that it's they say why? Tell him that it's human nature.